Alright.
Let's sneak very slowly. Quickly.
Changing it up. It's a little exercise for Snake.
So what are we even trying to do now? Oh, right, we're looking for what's her name?
Naomi, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
She's being held prisoner in a lab, forced to do science.
Yes.
A cruel fate.
Do you know what this means for science? This could mean actual advances in the field of science.
Also, I was confused as to what the hell that guy's gun was, and he's just holding a grenade launcher attachment as if it is a whole gun. Something
There's
that
a
you
reason
can't
the
do.
rebellion isn't going so well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go! Ah! Woo, this is fun! Yeah, I love war!
I would love for there to be a mod where you get, like, just re-record all the soldier, the PMC and rebel dialogue in the whole game with the cast of the Muppets.
If every soldier could be Kermit the Frog, I would be okay with that.
What? Why aren't people coming to me for game ideas? You know that it sells so hard.
Yeah. I would be okay if I was that guy who was just forced to make Easter eggs for video games.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't pay well, but
I
it'd
want
be
that
fun.
to be my job.
Mm-hmm.
I will be Mr. Easter Egg.
Just make a game.
Every game ever made will be better for it. I believe in myself.
Just make a game that's all the gameplay mechanics are focused around finding Easter eggs. That's the whole game. Easter egg the game.
I think that's the next game for those people with the elephant and the
Yeah,
Flash games.
I was just about to say, wait a minute. Sounds like a game I've played
Oh man.
Snake, the rebels have got an armored dozer. They're probably
You don't say.
way into the mansion.
We're gonna do so much construction!
Might get you.
Snake, why don't you try talking to the rebels? Maybe they can tell you their plan.
No, I'll just help them out, and they'll
Do you
just
not
assume I'm
speak
nice.
South American? Maybe your nanomachines can talk to each other.
As opposed to later.
All good day's work, everybody. Go home. We'll start this up tomorrow.
Well, it's like 2 in the afternoon now. I think we can just leave our construction equipment here and just leave
Everybody,
it.
siesta!
Woo! Yeah, another machine gun.
I love how Snake walks over dead bodies.
I gotta gingerly tiptoe over these. This is gross. Getting blood on my shoes. Which aren't even really shoes, they're a part of my suit.
Do you think the suit breathes? Or whenever he gets time off, he just unhooks the boot portion and pours out sweat?
Oh, now we've got some music. Man, I don't know.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah, some nice backyard blues.
Naomi's lab is somewhere inside those mansion grounds.
Naomi's lab's in the mansion grounds. Shake the place, find out where she is.
It's one of my favorite songs that you can play in the game.
Now, where did you take this texture from? Is this the ground around here?
Yeah, it was a rock I was up against, I think.
Setting up that sort of tent is a real pain.
I've never experienced that. How is it?
It's a pain.
Yeah.
The ropes are always tangled. Anyway, someone's shooting mortars at you.
Yeah. I'll just ignore that. Might be like a man to shoot, maybe.
It's like the hip, jazzy surfer movie.
Yeah. Actually, I think this is, you could hear this in MGS4. There were secret codec frequencies you could call, called healing radio. And they had different, like, jazzy songs, and listening to them would make you recover life.
I love jazz, yes! Oh! My gaping wound cannot stand against the power of jazz. Jazz!
Yes, jazz! Some contemporary.
I wish there was an option in the healing menu to just rub your wounds with a phonograph. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
hold a trombone up to your bullet hole. Oh.
Just a really in the rations, there's one compartment that just has a... Oh god, grenade!
Why would there be a grenade in your rations? That doesn't make sense.
No, I was gonna say like a, you know, an LP, like a, you know, just got some vinyl in there, just chomp down on that. What door? No! No! Not again! That man was trying to knife me
Big
through a
Boss
door.
appreciates the warm sound of vinyl.
Yeah.
Solid Snake thinks it's a plate.
Just, it's a really nice dish for spreading your peanut butter out on for crackers. Might be an alert, but it doesn't feel tense at all right now.
This is the chillest alert in the history of Metal Gear Solid.
Mm-hmm. It's an energy drink.
Evading, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, whatever, they're probably not coming. Like, look, caution mode just vaporizes.
Is this one of the things where they're probably not coming, but then somebody trips over you, and then you've been caught 4 times?
No, I don't get caught again.
Okay. Ever.
Ever.
For the rest of the game, you have my word.
I'm gonna be sweating bullets now, better not get caught again, even if it's funny.
These guys are winos, look at that.
I know, there's so much, like, it's just like every single... Also, I know you want this already. You want couch camo.
Yes.
I am soft and cushiony. Might also be like AstroTurf. I am a couch. Now let's wear this camo for like 3 more videos.
Yes. Couch box.
Mm-hmm.
Couch box. Oh no.
Wasn't intentional. Sometimes the worm just busts out by accident.
That's testimony from a sexual harassment suit. I hope you know. Whoever decorated this mansion has terrible taste in art.
Mm-hmm.
But great taste in hats, oddly enough.
Nice hats. Nice hats, guys. And kind of poofy pants, like always. Well, not really poofy, just, you know,
You think
insulated.
if they threw open the box, they would confuse you for a couch?
I don't know.
If you sat on the couch long enough, someone would try to sit on you.
Yeah. By the way, when you said, is somebody going to awkwardly trip on me? I felt it coming. That man always stays outside, but for some reason I knew he was going to come in and walk on the couch.
Fool me once, shame on you.
But
Wait.
man, also, shoot down this picture. And if you stare at the picture, his sight gets restored all the way to max.
Does he really recognize her, or is this hooked on softcore phonics?
I can read. Take a nice picture of that.
Wait, what's that herb for? Did you tell me and I forgot, like everything else?
Yeah, I said what it was, but it's it smells nice, and when you equip it, it makes his stress go down faster. If you missed it there, you could actually get it near the hedges behind this mansion. I was thinking, Akina. I was thinking, you know, could back up a little bit and get like this guy's legs pointed upwards towards his picture, but unfortunately, it's just too high up, and I can't change the field of view on these cameras. Oh well.
I'm kind of amazed at Snake's sort of views on things. The girl in a bikini smiling. Whoa! Actual vagina right there. Nah, whatever. Shoot it. Who cares?
Whatever. Who cares?
Aren't those guys outside creating enough of a distraction? Aren't they diverted enough? You should be able to just walk right through here.
Yeah. And, I was really excited for a second. I was like, oh man.
Bad camo.
I
Camo.
was like, yes, bed camo, but it's just red couch camo. Which is kind of lame.
Disgusting.
I know. It looks
Oh,
gross.
that's disgusting.
Also, this is a big ass bed. Snake is kind of a large man, and this bed is just dwarfing him. That's like an XXL queen sized.
There's a Playboy pickup on the. Oh my god.
Yep. Better get
That's
it.
great.
Just walk on the table. I won't pick it up like a civilized person. Yeah, there we
I'm
go.
so upset about bed camo.
I know, I was too when I played it. I was really excited for bed camo because I did not remember if bed camo was a thing about it. Same for
What a
watermelon
jip.
camo. I know, Jip, there's no watermelon camo either. Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. I've just been riddled with bullets. I'm okay. This happens every day.
Just imagine that as any one of the Muppets.
You okay?
Are you okay?
Alright, the lab where Naomi is way over
in
there.
my Muppet mod, the Rat Patrol would be Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
I'm okay with that. That building over there is where Naomi is, but there's no doorway to it, and it's kind of like it's kind of recessed into the ground, so we can't just like climb walls or anything. So I have to drop down here, and there's a door in the mansion, but no. It's locked and barricaded by 2 incredibly strong planks of wood.
Barricade camo. Get that iron grate camo.
I think there's another chance to get it.
I would be treating textures like Pokemon if I ever had this game.
The worst thing, though, is that you can't save every single camo at once. There's a limit to how many you can have saved. It's like 20 or something.
Oh, hell no.
I know.
Okay, I don't know if I'd be able to find more than 20 incredibly silly things. I'd be able to find a top 20.
Yeah. There's definitely like a top. I'd say there's like 16 funny ones. It's hilarious. I'll speed this up because I was just deliberating for a very long time. What guns am I going to use?
Gun.
That gun. Shotgun, that gun. No scope on my shotgun.
Grenade.
Yeah, alright. Alright. And then, might as well go back with the normal couch camo for these cutscenes.
Hooray!
Yay!
Wait, cutscenes.
Yep.
Ooh. Next area, South America Research Lab. It gives you previews.
The only lab in all of South America. It's giant.
It's like you're covered in moss.
Yeah.
Or lizard skin. Is that a lizard skin couch? Do they have those in South American labs?
I don't know. Maybe.
The one South American lab?
It's just got a really big sign in front. South American Lab.
Oh, I hear this is where they do science. Possibly botany.
Yes, that's right.
Wait, no!
Mission accomplished. I killed Frank, now I killed you.
Uh-huh.
Peekaboo.
Yup. Yes. Snake, you have the gun like up against your cheek. Don't stop. That's not how you hold a gun.
I want to see Snake in one of those videos where somebody fires a handgun and hits himself in the face.
Happens all the time.
That's what we did in basic training.
In my old age, my bones are just brittle as hell, and I just...
Makes the pain go away.
Whoa!
The pain of being a soldier.
It's a pain you'll never know.
There has to be something in that crate.
Because of your
Snake, open the crate.
Your-
There's somebody hiding in there.
nano whatsits and all that rabble. No.
Yes, the person you were set to find.
No, it's not.
You are in the correct lab.
No,
Your former support staff is not in another castle, etc.
I'm sorry.
Whoa, you need a hairnet for those.
I'm sorry.
Put that away.
I meant to go to the other South American lab.
No! Look away. You're a creepy old man. Graphs! Science graphs.
Yep.
I'm looking at those.
I'm looking at Snake's butt. You know, when the medicine you're injecting sounds like acid, I think it might be a problem.
Naomi.
All my favorite scientists do acid.
Hmm.
I knew you'd come.
My veins are sizzling right now.
Neither of us can escape our fate.
Neither of us can escape my road
And Shadow Moses. Along.
to perdition.
And Dr. Emmerich. Is he with you?
Whoa! What do you mean? What do you mean with?
The only one able
What do you mean? What do you mean together? Because
Not many
that could be a loaded question.
You don't want to open this can of worms, trust me.
How is the good doctor?
Onacon's fine. He's the same as ever.
Animate up all the hell.
I see.
I see. I won't ask any more questions.
Who are you just talking to?
I want to touch that bag.
Liquid. Although I suppose he's really Ocelot. From a medical standpoint.
Although again, ghosts aren't really in medical science at all. I'm just now studying ghost arms. It's a strange phenomenon. Makes their voice change and everything.
Where are all
His voice didn't change earlier.
Well, it didn't. Well, it changed previous, but that was a translation error. It wasn't supposed to
I had
happen.
no choice but to cooperate.
Got a spittoon anywhere?
Nice flowers.
Naomi?
Are those for me?
What happened in the Middle East?
How did you know it's my birthday? I never told anyone my birthday.
You saw was the soldiers.
I couldn't play Metal Gear Solid 2 because I couldn't tell it my birthday.
Another product.
I just played.
Tell me how you know.
I just played the part that I was in. I just kind of stopped. My part was probably better, anyways.
Not sure yet.
And if I answer your question,
Let's hear it first.
My question is, who's on first?
Liquid. We thought the SOP was
Stop.
an ID control system designed primarily to maintain order. And
Standard
control
operating
of the
procedure. Yeah. It stands for modus operandi.
That phone is product placement.
But only partially.
Is the syringe?
No.
SOP had another function:
It was cross promotion for Dead Rising 2.
to control people's senses.
Oh my god. God?
God, that's the best drug ever.
Promoting the release of neurotransmitters, hormones, and stimulants, giving them an edge in battle. They can create an.
It was also marketed under the name PlayStation 6.
Same time a soldier kills an enemy.
Was it 9? You remember that commercial? Like there was a little ball and you
Yeah.
inhaled spores and you played the game in your brain?
Yeah, I remember that ad. I think that was like PlayStation 9.
That was so stupid.
Yeah, most of the PlayStation console ads were really dumb. Do you remember the PS2 Slim ones? They were directed by David Lynch.
I do not.
Well, okay, here's the commercial. Some man is in a terrifying nightmare land and he vomits up an arm and it smacks him. Play the PlayStation 2 now! That's it.
This in turn
I don't know.
led to the development
I
of
love
technologies
it.
to rapidly improve
Do you remember the crying baby doll one?
control.
That was for the PS3.
No.
System
No.
man.
I don't want to hear about crying babies. I want to hear about crying wolves. Back on topic. Yes.
Yes! You're good. You're good at this.
Soldiers' senses can't be taught.
You should be a moderator.
Learned through experience.
Does this have something to do with that test of yours?
The goal was to release the soldiers' nanomachines from the system. But
Whoa.
they didn't know about
Wait.
the mental control.
Wait, what?
And the nanomachines went berserk.
No.
Where aren't they not in this? Release them from the system, but if they're not in the system, they can't
As we predicted,
do
the
it.
machines stopped functioning.
Okay.
See, soldiers were freed from
Oh
the grips
yeah.
of the
Oh
system.
okay. I'm
The
catching up.
moment the system stopped, all the pain and fury and sorrow.
Those other
all the
bosses
trauma
that
and
weren't
stress, all the
really
hatred,
emotions, but they were there anyways.
all the sensations that had been suppressed were unleashed. within
That's what
themselves.
happened.
Their memories,
They all just got
senses weren't
really
erased.
emotional.
Each enemy
That's why everyone was screaming and vomiting.
lost comrade.
They
Each threat of violence against
were
the
their
innocent.
nanomachines turned off and their bodies freaked the hell out
Stretched firmly in
because it was like
in suppressing the user's
remission.
the
I don't know.
nanomachines exact a heavy
It's
burden
like-
on his
Huh.
heart,
They're off the
The
stuff.
user's body
Cold
rejects
turkey off nanomachines, and it makes
So
their
it's
bodies
like
freak out.
at the end of Rise of the Cybermen, where he transmitted the code to like
Snake.
unlock emotions, and so all the Cybermen became self-aware, which made their heads explode, and the factory caught fire, but I don't know why.
Their experiments
Right,
nullify
yeah.
this broken
Just like that.
And then they flew away on a Zeppelin.
SOP has to
Yes,
even further
that's coming up next video.
to living beings. The scenes of war these soldiers
I like that bit of animation that they just covered up with stupid pictures.
Yeah.
I thought that looked really nice and clever.
meaning in the system may have changed. The battlefield hasn't. Until that point,
But-
war was like a game to them.
Oh.
Oh, two under construction. Peace Walker and Rising.
Ordinarily,
It's like a game. Look at these games, huh?
Huh?
Oh, I hate that.
even the most grizzled veterans live with an inescapable guilt they've had to overcome.
It's like every time they do something clever in these cutscenes, they just gotta steamroll it with the dumbest thing they could come up with right
Yeah.
after.
For a mind
Like, oh, look at this really nifty hand. Oh, covered up. Games.
But what about me? I've never been under the
Yep.
system's control.
How self-centered can you be, Snake? What an egotistical prick.
That's why
Yeah, but what about me?
you need to know too.
I'd like to examine your body. I have been this whole time. Do you enjoy my saddle straps?
I've worn this suit for so long, I'm pretty sure it's just grafted to my body.
Snake.
I'm practically naked right now. This is my skin.
Now we get to find out the answer to the sweat pool
What's got
question.
me into you? Hurry up.
Well, it's gonna take me a while to undress. I mean, I gotta... Look, I have these reserve pools for sweat, and I gotta air them out first. And then I can take the suit off. It's a really
Where's
long
the
procedure.
zipper on that thing?
I don't know.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Wait, what is it with Japan and all the double zipper coats?
I don't know. I just like double
Do
zippers.
they make double zipper coats over there?
I don't know.
Is that common?
I'm sure you
That
can.
seems like
buy
it'd be
one.
hard to get out of because the two sides have to be connected somewhere in the middle.
Of course.
It's like a tube. It's not a coat anymore. It's a tube with sleeves.
Gotta wear my tube coat. Going out to the club today, gotta wear my tube.
Why is she so sad? The dude's cut as hell. I'm crying because you're so Ripley.
Snake, you're so beautiful. I've never experienced this type of beauty in person before. It's kind of overwhelming me in my nanomachines.
I could understand if he was all flabby and gross.
Yeah. Well, if you look close at his skin, it's like all gross and
They won't stop
like
functioning
decaying,
until
sort
all
of.
It's
But-
gross, but he's still like Olympian musculature at the same
Yeah.
time.
through bleeding and excretion around
There are worse things to
Snake,
be.
you're not as handsome as you were 9 years ago.
When we saw each other over the radio in your head.
Yeah. Well, she gave him a shot once. She saw him without his shirt
Yeah,
on.
yeah, that's right.
Remember that time that submarine gave you a shot? You were shirtless.
and with your heart.
Good times.
So, does the aging have something to do with Fox diet too?
No. Your telomeres were intentionally set up to be short, regardless of the age of the original. One of the genes
Why?
that involve reproduction and aging, the clotho gene,
Well, she says.
That's what-
mutated
that-
as well.
But the idea of Snake was to make like a perfect soldier, right?
Right.
Provided with terminal
Wouldn't you want that
genes
guy in
to
his prime for like ever?
Why?
Yeah.
clones created for one purpose, war.
It's like,
And so, in order to prevent you from
I don't know.
being used by
like when
clones,
Snake started to get old really fast, he was like
shortened your lifespan and removed
early
the
40s.
reproduce.
Does that still count as
It was
prime?
a safety device to
I mean,
ensure
when you're
that
clone a big boss, I
Fox
guess it
didn't
is.
end up in the hands of others.
But it's like you hit 40 and
so
it's
the
like,
idea was to make him disposable.
yeah. I guess like the idea was they would eventually make a ton of them and they'd be disposable and they would have a shorter shelf life, so once they started to get old and not as useful, they just croak.
Les enfants, fucking millions of them.